to Fia's Corner. Thank you for returning. I mean, for the subscribers, you guys are amazing for subscribing. For those really truly royal viewers, I'm so grateful. I mean, I could not imagine that you guys are always here. What do you call it? Cheering me on. I got now 279 subscribers. Wow. We are now on the road to 300, and I just want to shout out to Selma. She's like, she comments always on my videos, and she's always the first one to view. So thank you so much, Selma, for always commenting and being part of the gang. I really appreciate you. Also, guys, today I decided to do something different, not a vlog or something that you should talk about, I don't know, life issues. So today during December, when I was working, or usually when I'm working and everything else, and with these application forms and stuff, I see a lot of people that are applying for job and they do it so wrong, and I have to disqualify so many of you good applicants that meet requirements for the position that could have potential to come to the interview, and because of one single detail that they left out on the form or on the app, they didn't fill in the government form correctly, we have to end up nullifying your application, and then it becomes incomplete application form, and then or poor your employment for that position comes to a halt just because you did one silly mistake and you missed out on something that's important. So I decided, like, okay, this is my job actually, and it hurts my feelings to see somebody that is really looking hardworking out there, because I was there once. I also didn't know how to apply, and I had really good people helping me or teaching me how to apply or to fill in the correct application government form, and I got it. So I decided I'm gonna make a video on how to fill in how to fill in a government form, and what are the right way to do it, the right way to avoid you having an incomplete application form. I don't really have the tech for it, like the zoom in, zoom out. So I'm gonna try really hard to be able to show you how to do it, and on what is the in and out, and what the do's and don'ts on how to fill in a government form and how to hand in your CV correctly, guys. Please, and guys, forgive me, man. My amekwanyama ganjera alles mumwe, so my arts and else and arts, the English also were not English. My kindergarten was under a tree, so the fundamentalness of it was not spiced until I went up there. So we have to do with what we have right now. So I'm gonna be some real in it there, so bear with me, but I'm trying to get this right. So we are gonna start off something that I think a lot of new applicants or graduates do. I also did it as a mistake, is write a cover letter, because we are taught that you should always write a cover letter. Okay, that is correct when you're applying on a private sector. Private sector, it's a must to write a cover letter, because you have to sell yourself on the cover letter. But in government, we have this form. I hope it will. This is the government application form, application for employment. So this is actually all you need. You do not need to fill in a cover letter you don't need a cover letter when you're applying for government. You just have to fill in this correctly and every single detail on it. This is what you literally need to do. So basically, this form. Okay, another mistake that we see. Okay, so there's this page of employment that we call a circular for us government employee. It's a circular that's printed out by Office of the Prime Minister. Oh, I made a mistake. I was supposed to have it. If you guys want a second video of this, probably I will. But then I'll just explain it. Maybe you'll understand, get the gist of it. So basically, this is a circular is where all the government agencies and offices put in their vacancies, and then it's compiled by Office of the Prime Minister, and then this is a whole circular whereby all the jobs are found in one go. It's either printed out on a hard copy or it's online for the government employees, or I don't know if it's now available to the general public, but it's usually just for the government employees. But then if you get a hard copy, it's also shared out, because public people can also now, the general public can also apply on the within the circular, because usually it used to be a closed only internally for government employees, but now it's open up for everybody. So this is what I think the mistake usually is. So basically in that circular, a circular is written off on the heading is Office of the Prime Minister. So the first mistake that applicants do, when you see Office of the Prime Minister, you already assume that the position is at the Office of the Prime Minister. But in literal fact, you need to open that circular. You have to open it, and then you see that there is the ministry that have the vacancies is written there. For example, to be like Office of the Prime Minister, but when you page through, Office of the Prime Minister is usually the first one of Office of the President. So because they are the hierarchy, you start from the highest to go down when you are, I think that's how they do it. So it will probably be like Office of the Prime Minister, Deputy Director, or Account Assistant, or Accountant, or HR Practitioner. And then you page through again. And then the vacancies that are at Office of the Prime Minister, they finishes, right? So you page over, maybe like about 3, if there's a lot of vacancies there, then you probably 3 or 4 pages. When you page over, guys, there will be the next ministry will be there. Like it will say Ministry of Lands will be there. So you guys, it's very important when you have that circular, make sure to look at what ministry you are applying for when you are applying from the circular. Always read up the heading, which ministry you are applying for, department, directorate, all those things. Because every time now when you see that circular, Office of the Prime Minister, without reading, you just see, oh my God, there is an administrative officer at the Office of the Prime Minister, without you reading else there. That then you come to our office and then you'll be like, oh my gosh, I came to hand in an application form, and then we'll be like, we don't have a vacancy. And then they'll be like, no, I saw it in this here. Then we have to go through that pages again. Then you have wasted already an application form, because now you have to go rewrite everything again on the front page. So please make sure when you are applying from the circular, make sure to read the whole, which ministry specifically you're applying for, because they are different. The whole government that is in there that are having vacancies at that moment. So that's important. So make sure when you're applying from the circular, make sure to see which ministry you're applying to. Okay? And then if it's internal, external in the newspaper, that one is always obvious. The ministry that's advertising will have, it will be there and you read it simple out. Okay, now let's move on after that. So now you got the vacancy, right? The position is, what position must I make? For example, the position is cleaner, okay? So at the Office of the Prime Minister, there is a position of cleaner, right? So the cleaner grade is grade 15, everything of this stuff. So you get the application form. You get the application form like this. They're zooming in, guys. I hope they will do really well justice for me. So you get the application form like this. So on the application form, guys, these instructions that are here, number 1, please note. It's like literally in bold. Please note. That's very important. Read it, because it literally tells you the instruction, like it tells you the failure to comply with the above mentioned requirements will result in immediate disqualification. Like it's there in bold. So make sure to read that instruction so that you can fill in your application form accordingly, so you do not get disqualified. So number 1, there's A, employment desired. So basically this part is the position that you are going to apply for. So this column is the position applied for. So it's cleaner, right? So write the cleaner grade 15 right here. Sorry, somebody was calling me, disturbing. So it will be position applied for, and then you write cleaner grade 15. And then from there, it will send duty station. So duty station will be probably the place that you are, the vacancy is. Is it Windhoek? Is it in Hobarbes? Is it in Rundu? Is it, Ochinene? That is where you write here. And number 3, duty station, still in that employment desired. And then we move over here. Here, can you see? Office, ministry, agency, regional council in order of preferences. So in the office here, you will write Office of the Prime Minister, Office of the Prime Minister. And then you'll be like, Office of the Prime Minister. If the directorate is, of course, you to be given, you can write Office of the Prime Minister, Department Administration, General Services. You see, you write it there. And then you have, when can you assume duty? This is when you want to start your job. Some people write ASAP, which is as soon as possible. Some that are already employed will have to give 1 month notice. This is where you write it as soon as possible. Here, when can you assume duty? And you write, if post has been advertised, reference. So here you write advertised in. Now if it's advertised in the circular, you write circular, advertised in circular number J of 2022, like that. So you just write what's written on the circular, because then it will be down there. And then also the date that was advertised, so that you know that's your stamp date when it's valid. You can write the 1st of January 2022. That's when it was advertised. This part is very important, is because it makes for the HRPs to know what are you applying for and where are you applying for. So this is very important. So if you miss this out, also again, immediate disqualification, because we do not know what you want, where you want. It's any complete application form. And then we come to personal particulars. This is, I think people also, I get people that don't like filling in the whole sense. I don't know why, because maybe you assume we will know your name and surnames and what. But this is very important, guys. You must always fill in your details. You have these people who think that because you have a CV on, this is not important, but this is like literally your lifesaver. If this is not complete, you do not get a job. We do not get shortlisted. You do not call for interviews. So you have to fill in accordingly. Surname, maiden name if you have any, in block letters, guys. First names, ID, passport number, citizenship, postal address. Like this is common things. You have to make sure that you have to fill it in accordingly, guys. Everything is important. If you do not have a postal address, you write not NA or none, but do not leave it blank. Fill in the form. Just fill in the forms. It's like you need to do it. And then there's contact details, home number, mobile number, work number, fax number, and the name of the alternative contact person if you cannot get hold of you. This is quite very important, guys. This is like your reference, somebody that you trust, and not this trust of saying, I'm sure they are BFFs. I mean, like somebody that you truly know, Kucha, this person got my back. They will not deny me the phone call if my phone is off. They will come back and tell me that no, this office called you for employment. Because some of you guys will put wrong people here at alternative person to call, and they will never get back to you. And then you'll come back to us calling that, no, I heard that my friend position was called for interview, but they'll be like, no, we called your alternative person. So what's going on there? You miss out. We cannot do anything because we did contact your alternative person. If they do not revert back to you, then that's on them, because you put so here I advise you, if you could not put your mom or sibling, because and some as friends, but I advise somebody that is in trustworthy, guys. Your parents never hardly have any ill intentions with you, and your siblings and those good aunties. Some friends, some aunties also, but I feel like family sometimes are the good alternative to go to here. So, and then also make sure, are you a person with disability? If you are, you write yes. If no, then you explain. When you attach, you go to part C to go give at the health condition side to go give the details of your disability, what type of disability you have. You attach doctor's form letters if you have, pictures if you have, because you are selling yourself with this also. And then we come to additional information. I feel like people, this additional information here, this is part from 12. Oh guys, this technology, not having the right camera equipment, it's not on, but I'm trying my level best. Additional information, guys, is very important. Is the criminal record, pending cases, dismissed from employment, boarded on medical grounds. So you need to say, if you have to be honest. This is the part where you need to be honest, completely honest. So if you don't have any of these offenses, you tick off or you cross at the no side. If you do, you click on that and then you go and explain and you put on a separate paper, and then you explain what is that spending, what criminal case dismissal you have, if any. So please, this is quite important. If you do not feel in that, we are not gonna shortlist you because we do not know your criminal case. If you leave one of them open, we are not letting you in. We are automatically disqualifying you. It's an incomplete application form because we have 200 applicants that have filled in the application well and on time. So we can't be lenient on somebody who's been sloppy. And then again, current employment, this is only for government employees. So this is not for applicants that are looking for work, that are graduates of non-government employees. This is just for government employees. So if you are not a government employee, you ignore this. If you're a government employee, I'm sure you know the gist. You have to fill in it. Even though we have some government employees that really do not know how to fill in properly application form, and so we get them that we disqualify on those bases because they feel like, why we are already in here, and then they also lose out, and then they'll be like, why did I not shortlist it? Because you did not fill in the application correctly. It's incomplete. Do it rightly. You know the things. And then from there we move on to D. This is language proficiency. Tell guys the English also. So basically it's what languages you speak, how well you speak them. So you'll be writing, speak, read, write English, Oshuambo, Afrikaans, Ocherero, Damara, Nama, and German. If you speak German, then you write your preference in them, how speak, read, do you use it good, is it fair, or is it poor, or is it, you know? So you write the poor, good, fair, or poor according to how well you are. Here guys, this is the part that for me personally is an HRP that gets me angry when I'm shortlisting. Hey, qualifications, that's E. Attach relevant documents, and all foreign must be evaluated by the Namibian Qualification Authority. So basically here, people have this thing. The school, you must write which school you went to. I'm really trying hard. The school, state highest qualification, which is grade 12, grade 10, wherever application you're applying for, employment you're applying for, sorry, which grades they're asking for, or especially grade 10 or grade 12, grade 8. You know, this is what you write. Then the subject, at least guys, you'll find somebody that just say, see attached documents. No, at least write English, Afrikaans, math, write something there, and then you write the year. Don't tell me see attached documents. It's so I really do not like it as an HRP. See attached document is so unprofessional, guys. At least make an effort for application form. And then you have university, state, or qualification. Because subjects are a lot, you cannot expect you to write all the subjects. Just write something, guys. Stop saying see attached documents. At least make an effort for application form. Sell your application. Sell yourself that you are not a lazy person. Sell yourself. And then here we have state field of further study, if any. If you are currently studying, you write the master's degree, how many years completed, how many years left, and the institution you are busy doing it. And then if your professional or occupation requires registration, state and particular of registration. And then experience. Guys, I'm putting this in front of me. This part is the most important part. It's one of the most important part, because this is where we get your experience, guys. This is where we count your experience. This is where we count it. So basically, it says employer. So if you are firstly employed by a country club, you must write country club. Post held, you are there a cleaner, you write the cleaner. Day, guys. Day. You must write the first, the month, you write the 6th. Year, you write 2007. Day you left that job, you write 20th. Month, you write 03 March. Year, 2010. Then we know the span of years you spend. I can calculate for you nicely your experience. I can say, Kucha, she was there for 3 years and how many months. I write it when I'm counting experience, and then I put all them together nicely, that this person has 10 years or 5 years of good experience, that she has experienced in this job. That's why she's applying it so well. Even internship, guys, internship is so important. That's why we go do internship for 6 months. You do not write, this is what we get. And then I'm supposed to guess. You write like Ministry of Labor, Post Health, Intern, HR. And then they ignore it. Month, they write June. Then they write year, 2019. And then they skip day, month, September 2019. Which day did you start? Which month must, so I'm just gonna be like, okay, June, okay, it's 3 months, 4 months. But then those days, what? So make sure you write down. That's why it's there, day, month, year. It's there for a purpose. So please, that's your experience that you're throwing away. Because now I'm just gonna guess on my days what you are saying on days. I'm not. I don't know if you started on the first. I'm not gonna. What if I don't? I give you which I know. You just want Emma to go start thinking you started on the 1st of June, which cannot be on the 1st of June. Probably you probably started in the middle of the month. Then you don't complete the whole month. You see? So guys, please, this is very important. Write down the day you started and the day you entered and the year, everything, because that is important. That's your experience. Then you go to G, contractual obligation. So it's basically if you have any study loans, bursaries that you are having, that you got like NSFF, or if you got a loan from NSFF, you have to write the NSFF, loan, government national fund. You write a bursary if you have a bursary or something. Here, guys, declaration, age. This is very, very important, because this is declaring that everything that you wrote in DNA, everything that you said is true and factual, and you did not lie. So you need to declare it. And you get people that ignore this, but they don't sign. If you did not sign this part, null and void, incomplete application, because we do not know whether what you are writing is factual or not. So no. You are down, I'm on to the next candidate. So make sure that you declare that everything that you stated here is true, and you are bound by it. And then we get a health questionnaire, where some of you miss also this part, where you just fill in this part and then the health questionnaire is actually also as important as the first part, because this is about your health. So here, this video is gonna be long. I'm sorry, guys, and just ask me about application form. For those who don't find this interesting, I'm sorry, but I just feel the need to do this. So this form, guys, it's this is your health questionnaire. This is also very, very, very important. You have to make sure to fill it in. So surname, first name, age, height, body mass, ID. So make sure that you fill it in. And then you get people that comes here and then they just say no, because they don't have any skin disease, any condition. They just feel no, and then they leave this part. Say NA, please write NA, not applicable. It does not apply to you still, even though you are here knowing. Here you must also write NA, okay? NA, okay? Complete the whole form. The whole form needs to be completed. Again, here, if it's yes, you state reasons. If yes, any condition affecting the digestive system, you be like yes. Then you explain what is it that affecting the digestive system. If not, you write NA. You say still no or yes, but then you still also have to say NA or explain if there is any that affecting you. And then we go to C. Do you have any sensory impairment, hearing, speech, or so? Do you have any disability? You still say no. If it's yes, you state, you write down here. Have you ever any surgery or operation? If give details, this is like any type of surgery you ever get, C-section, appendix, kidneys, I don't know, guys. Anything that you ever had that's worth surgery-wise, you must write down, because this is factual. You have to give your real details. Do not keep it out. And then you say, if not, you say no. And then here you again declare that what you have said is true and you did not lie and you did not add extra. So make sure this is so important. If you do not sign this part again, application form is incomplete. Okay, so basically that's how you fill in a government form. You make sure that every little detail in this form is filled. Do not leave any blank space because you think it does not apply to you. If it does not apply to you, write NA. If it does, you explain. So make sure, guys, this is important because I disqualify so many people having incomplete application in my HR career lifespan that I've been an HR officer. It has been really bad, and sometimes you feel really bad because wow, the person really meets the requirement, but they failed to fill in this form correctly. There's other parts that I wish I could tell you about. Let me just say, but the video is gonna be so long. I'm so sorry. How you people that you already have copies, right, and you want to make copies out of that's certified. So because you are too lazy to go to the police officers, you just gonna make copies out of certified document, then you attach them to application form. No, that's automatic disqualification because it's a copy out of a copy. So your copy should always be certified with original stamps, not copies out of copies, if that makes sense. You understand what I'm saying? Meaning, if you had copies and then you certify them, and then you want to go make copies out of that certified document, then you come attach it to your document, your application form. That application form is incomplete. You did not fill in the right things because your documents are not certified by the police. You made a copy out of a certified document, so that's an automatic disqualification. So always make sure that your documents are certified correctly at the police station, not made out of copies. So that's certified. Wow, the English is so new. Explaining is hard. And then also, what else matters? If I'm leaving something out, that's also very important. Yeah, put in your CV, guys. Make sure that your CV is good, your documents are certified correctly. When you're applying this year, make sure that this form is on point, your documents are on point, it's neat, guys. You get people that hold they keep throwing the application form and it's like this. Like, what are you showing? No, make sure that your application form is neat, straight, eh? You don't need to bind it and what all those fancy things. Just make sure that it's fancy, the application form is straight, everything is filled in, the details are on point, and your document are certified, and all shall be well with you, and hopefully you get called for an interview and you ace it and you get a job in government. So I'm sorry if this video has been long and I've been blabbering about it. I just broke my heart seeing so many applications these past days being disqualified on the simplest things. And another thing, okay, because now we have online application forms, people just print out this. We have so many of this. Because you already filled the application form online, when you finish it, you just, because you have that notion that I already filled in online, you just staple it and you forget to sign those declaration part. Guys, if you are doing your thing online, please, when you print it out, make sure that you sign that part also. It's crucial. It's like you are job hunting. It's a jungle out there. You are competing against 200 others that make sure that their parts are done. So make sure you also come to the table fully prepared, like you are coming to fight a war. So make sure that your application form is filled correctly and is done well. That shows that you are ready to fight this war, and just do your things with time. That don't hush because on the last minute never works. You always leave out the important details. Yeah. Next time, maybe I'll make a video on how to the order of application form. But now I just had to make sure so that you know how to fill in a proper application forms. I'm sorry for those who do not prefer this content, but yeah, hopefully you enjoyed it and somebody learned something from it and it was educational. I'm sorry that my hair was such a mess. So guys, if you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. And yeah, for those that you have family members that are job hunting, please do share this video because it's quite informative and educational. So for them, it's helpful. For like somebody that's a graduate coming out of school, grade 12 that's coming out of school, that want to just jump into the job market, please share the video for them to learn. It won't hurt. And if to just share with them, pass on the info to another person so that they can learn to do it the right way. So until then, guys, we're on the road to 300. Hopefully we shall reach there and get more members or crew members or family to the channel. Until then, this was Fio, and until next time, thank you for watching. Don't forget to share, comment, and subscribe to the channel. And if you want more on this topic, let a girl know down in the comments section. So until then, bye. Mwah.